Hi everyone, Zach Epperson here again with Rowers Choice Network, and as always, joining me is the commish, Mike Wallen. Commish, good morning.
So excited to be here, Zach.
Oh my God, the enthusiasm. Wow, who is this guy drinking out of the Eagles cup? Show him the Eagles mug again.
Every morning.
Greatness, sipping greatness by the gallon. Okay, so we're previewing week 3. We have our premier matchup is the Midwest Frozen Tundra versus the Mid-Atlantic Founders. Before we get into the preview, let's talk about the workout. It is the American Werewolf to Paris, 3 minutes and 33 seconds, motivated us by Paris Miller, her monster 3:33 on the 1 minute. What is this workout going to look like?
It's, first of all, big shoes to fill this week. That was an exciting live performance in week 2, all those matches. I think Paris was clearly the star, almost breaking the world record on her first try. This piece, it's interesting, 3:33. I've never done one. I've never had a team do one as a coach. We've certainly done distances around that long. But it's another piece that you don't have an exact game plan for, and it's probably going to be the first time everybody's doing it. I think that really brings in a similar element of a race. We train for 2K, but you never know what the wind or the current is going to be. So your game plan is your game plan, but you have to react to the conditions and what's unfolding in the race. I think this piece is going to be similar to that.
It's like what Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So one more point real quick. You know, we have the 3:33 Paris Miller. She's just a monster, and all this gruff, T-shirts that are going to be coming out for. How would you feel if you were Juliette Camerhort, where you're like, hey, I beat this chick?
I would feel like Muhammad Ali in Rumble in the Jungle. I think she rope-a-doped. It was amazing. She pulled it off. I think she showed her veteran savvy. I don't think if George Foreman, got a redo on that it would have unfolded the same way. And that's how I feel about Paris Miller as well.
I gotcha. All right, so let's get into it. First, we have the Midwest Frozen Tundra, 2 athletes that you are very familiar with. Let's start with Nora Goodwilli. Awesome name, tall girl, long. Go into her a little bit.
She's special, man. I think more people would know her name if we had a national team summer of rowing this past summer. She's like high blood pressure, right? She's a silent killer. She doesn't say very much, but she just absolutely annihilates everybody she's up against. Her dad was a D1 linebacker. Seen some video of him playing. She rows like he plays. She's just out on the field crushing everybody, and that's what she does.
She's carbon monoxide, the silent killer.
That's it.
Oh, these nicknames, I love them. All right, and let's go into Liam White, another tall guy out of CRF. Let's go into him a little.
Sure. We call him the Terminator because he is literally a Terminator. I had coached him 2 summers ago at the Olympic Development Camp. He was sneaking out of the dorms at past curfew to go on 5-mile runs in the dark by himself. That shows you, one, he's not fatigued by 3 practices a day, and he clearly has night vision and all the other things that Terminators have. I saw him launch on his leg one time, and he just looked at me and said, "I know now why you cry." And that was it. No emotion at all. So we just put him in the boat, no seat racing, and it was the right move because we won.
Do you think that his vision is like the Predator, where he just sees heat?
I have no idea. I'm not really I'm not really an engineer guy, but something special is going on there, man. He's an absolute beast who just goes like, it's like Prix LaFontaine said, it just goes as hard as he can and sees who's around halfway through the piece. That's how he is. It's just boom, 0 to 60, and he just goes until he's dead.
All right, another cool nickname I should suggest for him is the Crockpot. Just set it and forget it. How about that?
Yeah, sure. I think Terminator's a little tougher. When you see him, I think Terminator will fit a little more than Crockpot.
We'll see. Okay, jumping to the Mid-Atlantic Founders, Coach Rich Henderson. Bold strategy here, Cotton. He's not revealing his rowers to us, so we don't know who the matchup is going to be. Do you think he's holding it close to the chest? He's got a little trick up his sleeve? Or do you think he doesn't have anything, Kamish?
I don't know. It's too early to tell. He's doing some Bill Belichick stuff on us this week. He's really, anyone could be there. We don't know who's hurt, who's not. I'm also I'm wondering how much Nick Foles plays a role in this matchup. It's going to be like Philly, South Jersey kids versus Chicago kids. Nick Foles has the legend in Philly, but now he's the Bears quarterback. They love him here. There's a lot of weird NFL tie-ins going on.
All right, so I guess we'll wait to see how that develops. So let's talk about the matchups. Let's wrap it up. Midwest Frozen Tundra, they lost last week. MidAtlantic Founders, they won last week. It's a tipping point here. Who do you have for this matchup this week?
You don't know what you don't know. And I'm going to go with what I do know, which is that Nora Goodwilli and Liam White are elite junior rowers. And there's certainly some great junior rowers in the Mid-Atlantic Founders area. And I would not be surprised at all if two of them show up today to lock horns with these Chicago kids. But I got 9 out of 10 confidence that the two CRF rowers bring it home today.
9 out of 10. I am going to agree with you. For some reason, the Midwest Frozen Tundra is like my Duke basketball. Every time I fill out the bracket, matchup, and Duke is always in my Final Four. I don't know how it happens, but they're always there. That's like the Midwest Frozen Tundra. I don't know why, but I just like them. So I'm going to go with them to beat the Mid-Atlantic Founders for this week. But you can watch it all live, 6 o'clock Eastern here on Rower's Choice. Kamish, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
I get around despite the law.